Hey guys, welcome back. Today is nothing too exciting, but I'm going to make a chicken crust pizza. Everybody probably knows I am on the ketogenic diet. I have recently, hit my goal weight and everything, and I do give myself a little more wiggle room. I eat a little more carbs and stuff like that than that I normally would, but Dustin is also on the keto diet. And so I try to eat what he eats and, not have bad things around. And so I went to the store and got a couple ingredients, and I'm going to make the chicken crust pizza. So I figured I will just bring you all along and we can make a pizza together. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so the recipe that I'm using is from my Keto Made Easy cookbook. They're the people from ketoconnect on YouTube. I learn everything from them. They're fantastic, but they have a recipe in here for buffalo chicken crust pizza. I'm not gonna make the buffalo chicken part, but I'm gonna make the pizza crust part, and I think I'm just gonna put some of the Rouse spaghetti sauce on top and some pepperoni and cheese, and hopefully it'll be good. So this is what we're gonna do. I have the oven set to 350 degrees, and it literally calls for 3 ingredients, and it's the canned chicken in the water, Parmesan cheese, and an egg, and that's gonna be it for the crust. So I am gonna get started on that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the canned chicken, and it requires you to drain it and put it on a cookie sheet. And we are gonna spread out the chicken and put it in the oven and let it kind of dry out a little bit. We need to get rid of some of that moisture in the chicken. And that's gonna take about 10 minutes. So I am gonna work on that. Okay, this is the canned chicken, just spread out on the sheet pan. I'm getting ready to throw it into the oven to dry out for about 10 minutes. I know a lot of people don't like the canned chicken. That's what the recipe calls for. I know like my friend Leah does not like canned chicken, so I bet this would be great if you had maybe an extra, some extra chicken from maybe like a rotisserie chicken that you got at the grocery store, or if you roasted your own chicken in the oven, and just chop it up real finely and stuff, and I think it'll work out pretty good. So I'm gonna put this into the oven. Okay, so the chicken is out of the oven, and I am going to transfer it into a bowl with a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese and 1 egg, and I'm just gonna mix that up. And also you need to turn your oven up to 500 degrees. So I'm going to mix this all up. And before I forget, I want to apologize for the noise. My dishwasher is running and dishes got to get done. So sorry, but I am just mixing up the chicken, the egg, and the Parmesan together. I think this is gonna be really good. I made it the chicken breadsticks the other day and just dipped those in the marinara sauce, and that was really good. But then I remembered that there was this recipe in the cookbook, and so I was like, well, let's try that. All right, there we go, all mixed up nicely. And what we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna get the baking sheet, and we are going to spread this on there and kind of thin it out. The cookbook actually suggests to like put it on a parchment, like in between 2 pieces of parchment, and you roll it out, but I ain't got time for that. All right. So let's see here. This is like my first cook with me type of video, so I apologize. I will get better. All right, I'm just gonna smush it down. Let me see if I can angle this so you guys can see. There we go. I am just flattening it out, I'm kind of just making into whatever shape that I want, because I like to follow rules, but sometimes just doing it however you want is good too. I think that they did say like a 1/4 inch thick. So, all right, the oven is up to 500 degrees. All right. That looks okay, right? All right. All right, I'm gonna stick this in the oven at 500 degrees for 8 minutes. Okay, so while that is in the oven cooking, I pulled out the toppings, I guess, for my pizza. And this is Rao's sauce. It is the most delicious sauce that you can buy at the grocery store. It is keto friendly. It's only 5 grams of carbs for a half a cup. So that's like the best on the market. It is expensive. Like you can, regular spaghetti sauce in a jar is like, I think you could get Prego for like $1. This is $7 at Walmart. And there's like other stores that carry it. Like we have a Fresh Market here and stuff, and they charge $11 for that jar of sauce, that exact same one. So I get ours at Walmart, and of course, pepperoni. And even though the entire crust, has Parmesan in it, we need more cheese. And so we're gonna put some mozzarella up on top. So I'm excited. I hope this is good. And hopefully Dustin likes it too, because he seems to be struggling a little bit. We didn't do so well on eating that great this weekend. And so whenever we go back to, trying to be strict on our eating and all of that, he tends to have a harder time. He gets a little moody because he can't have crap. But gotta make the sacrifices. So hopefully this is good. All right, the crust is out of the oven and it is looking very tasty. And next I'm just going to add on the sauce, the cheese, and the pepperoni, and I will probably stick it back into the oven just to let the cheese melt. So I will be back. Okay, so my keto journey, I do lazy keto where I don't track my macros. Like I don't count, how many grams of carbs and all that. I try to guesstimate, and I guess I seem to be doing a good job, but I'm not measuring out, a serving, and I'm just covering the pizza crust here with the sauce to my liking, because that's what I like to do. I write the book. Not really. All right. And pepperoni. You guys check out my pizza. I'm making it. All right. Go. You know what? Let me lower the oven temperature. All right, it was at 500 and I lowered it down to 350 because 500 is really hot. Okay, I'm a little bonkers when it comes to the placement of the pepperoni. All right, looks good, right? Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to learn all this camera work and all this, so I'm gonna just put on some mozzarella. Again, I am not measuring the amount I'm putting on. I think just enough to get it nice and gooey and hold the pepperoni on, because that's what it really is. Cheese is just like food glue. That's all it is. Tasty food glue. I don't know why kids eat paste when you can just eat cheese. All right, and I am going to stick this back in the oven for like, I don't know, 5 minutes? I'm making this up now as I go. There's the pizza, it's looking good. It's probably not gonna need the full 5 minutes in there. Basically, you just want the cheese to melt. And it is. All right, the chicken crust pizza is out of the oven. I think it looks fantastic. I am going to let it sit and cool for, just a few minutes, and then I'm gonna cut into it and we will taste it together. Okay, the pizza is done and it's slightly cooled. I kind of rushed it. I'm kind of excited to try it, but I just cut me a tiny little slice. Look at that. It's still kind of hot, but I'm excited to eat it. So let's. It's really hot. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna get a fork and do it that way. Okay, I got me a fork and I'm just gonna cut a bite because nobody wants to see me try to eat that. It just get way too messy. That was so good. I think Dustin's really gonna like that. Good, because he'll have a snack for when his after work snack. It's nice that with the chicken crust, when it does go back into the oven at 500 degrees, it crisps up the edges of the chicken. So it's still nice that you kind of get a bit of a crunch that you would normally get from a regular pizza. But this is so good. But I am also convinced that anything that you put that sauce on is just gold. So, okay. You probably don't want to watch me eat all day, but that's it. 3 ingredients, super easy, and you can really put anything you want on top. Like I said, the recipe in the cookbook is the buffalo chicken. So instead of the spaghetti sauce or the marinara, you would put on buffalo sauce and like the fresh mozzarella, those round slices, you put that all on top and then just eat it. You could dip it in blue cheese dressing, and I think I'm gonna try that one next. I bought another can of chicken, so I think that may be coming up soon. But yeah, if you want the recipe, let me know. And yeah, hope you decide to try it if you are on the keto diet. I'm gonna eat some more. Bye.